Okay, I'm going to do this stationary today because it's only a 4-minute drive. So that's nice. It's not in Bristol for once. It's just down the road in Trowbridge. So today we are going to see a husky. So she's rescued. They've only had her about a week, I think, not very long at all, and they're having big problems with her on walks. So it sounds, from what they've described, she's as good as gold in the house and an absolute sweetheart, but the moment they get her outside, she is just uncontrollable. So I believe she wasn't walked at her previous home, so she's only about 10 months old, and just was always a handful by the sounds of it, and her previous owners just couldn't cope with her, so they just didn't walk her. So obviously 10-month-old, she's going to be quite big now, and yeah, they've just said she's absolutely impossible on a walk, just, you know, pulls till she makes herself vomit, literally, and is just absolutely wired. Zero aggression or anything, but just wants to go and say hi to everyone, pulls towards every dog. It just sounds like she's just frantic and getting distracted by every little thing, getting excited by every little thing. So basically what's happening is the moment she gets outside, her intensity levels are through the roof. There's no concentration, there's no focus, there's no, you know, giving her a treat, and just nothing. Nothing in her brain except madness by the sounds of it. This is actually really common when dogs don't get walked. One of two things generally happen if they don't get the walking and the socializing and the training and control from being a little puppy. They either become incredibly nervous, and then you just can't get them out of the house at all because they're shaking and they're terrified, or they do what this girl is doing, which is to just, you know, obviously she's a confident dog, so she's not got that nervous, I'm too scared to walk. It's the other way. She's getting so overstimulated just by literally peeing out of the front door that she's not coping with anything, and she's just beside herself. So obviously, this is a walking package. We don't have any issues going on in the house, so we're going to do 2 sessions, 1-to-1 outside and 2 pack walks. And this first session is obviously the most important. We have got to get them being able to walk her, so that is a priority. Now the owners definitely want to get her off the lead as well. Now obviously they've not made a start on that yet because they've not had her long enough at all, and they've realized that, you know, there's no point in even thinking about letting her off because she's just gonna bolt and run around, and, you know, they might not get her back. So obviously they've done the right thing and they haven't let her off, and we're certainly not going to just take her off the lead today, but we are going to work towards that point. So main focus today is just getting it so that they can walk her, that we've got the start of some good focus on the lead and some heel work, and, you know, making sure we're using the right walking tool, the right collar, the right lead, whatever, so that we can walk her without her pulling and making herself sick, because that's just awful. So that's really important. And if we get a chance, and depending on how focused we can get her, we'll probably do some long line work, but I don't think it'll be a very long line at this point, obviously. So that's the plan of action. I love huskies, love working with them. They are very clever, but they're also quite willful as a breed, so we need to make sure we've got some good structure in place, some really good leadership, and yeah, it should be a fun and interesting session. Yeah, hopefully get some nice vids, and I will talk to you after about how it all goes.
Yeah.
So do that again for me.
What on earth is going on? This is, I'm actually, that's crazy. That is crazy.
You're shaking with happiness.
I am,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
She's a beautiful
She's so quick. I said she was going to be quick, didn't I? Just walk. That's it. Good. Keep her going. Just walk now. Don't let her switch sides. Beautiful. Just keep walking. Look how she's looking at you. She's so focused.
Because he's got a treat in his hand.
I know, but that doesn't matter.
Okay,
this is
yeah.
beautiful.
If you need to use
She's doing like competition heel work. Really? What?
just her stood here, she'd be gone by now.
You're kidding?
No, she'd be wanting to go.
Oh, she's been amazing.
But this is what I mean.
Millie, where's this?
She is so much more relaxed even now
Wow.
than what she normally is. Normally we get the lead out, she's jumping. She's jumping.
We haven't had any of that.
No, nothing at all.
She's an angel. Are you an angel?
Yeah,
yes, you
a lot
are.
of training with her.
Yes.
A lot of mental work.
But she's also...
Good girl.
So she wouldn't normally look up or anything?
Absolutely not.
Even in the garden?
No.
Good
Wow.
girl.
So this is
girl.
massive already.
Yeah, she's not
Right,
even
let's
pulling.
take her out then, see what happens, shall we?
Okay. So pay attention to me. Pay
Good
attention
girl.
to me.
Just call her name a minute.
Millie.
Yes,
Good girl.
Excellent, good.
Good girl.
Just the fact that we've got her responding is
Yeah, she never normally does that.
is brilliant. Good.
So then we
Beautiful. Just keep walking, relax your hand.
and that's why
Good,
I
excellent.
take her. Basically, I want to be able for her to tell her.
And again, just keep her with you. Good, relax, good.
I'm not going to lie.
Little pop, that's it. Good,
See that being a possibility yesterday.
good.
So I'm never getting her off her lead in her life. So the things we really.
Keep going, good, good girl. This is beautiful. How are you feeling?
I don't really know what to say. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. I wasn't.
Were you expecting us to get to this level today?
No, absolutely not. I was expecting you to tell me there was a huge amount more rituals.
She's been amazing.
Did we have a fun day? Did we? You can come say hi. Yeah, not too tired to come and get fusses.
Oh my goodness, you're so pretty.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
And that already makes me feel like actually she's just happy. She's just.
Hi guys, that was so much fun. Oh my goodness. Such a gorgeous dog. Such a gorgeous dog. And it's a really nice day. So it was lovely to be, felt like summer again. It was lovely to be outside on a nice warm day for once. So we haven't had much of that in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, back to the dog. Lovely Millie. Oh my goodness. She is just the most beautiful, sweetest girl. Oh, really, really fell in love with her. And just, oh, she just did so well. She was really quick at picking everything up. You could see that she was definitely quite, you know, overexcitable and everything, especially when thinking about going out. But we started in the garden, so that, because they were saying, you know, even in the garden she gets herself in a bit of a state. So I was like, right, well, let's get her being in the garden and being calm first, and then we'll progress to the walk. And to be honest, she was absolutely fantastic. I think wrong lead. So we got her straight away on a slip lead, and she just responded to it beautifully. We did have to do a couple of drop and turns at the beginning, but really she just needed a few little pops, understanding some directional changes and getting used to the idea of walking with us and not just pulling straight ahead. And she was walking on a slack lead in seconds, really. She was just brilliant, really, really brilliant. Now the change did come when we tried to take her in the field. So I think prior to these people having her, she has got used to, she's basically got conditioned to the idea that you go to a private enclosed field and you're instantly off the lead and you just run around like a mad thing with, you know, no control, no anything. So as soon as we go into the field, her conditioned brain is, all right, I can go mad now, I can go nuts. And obviously we can't do that because it isn't a private field and there's other dog walkers there and kids and all sorts. So we have to get her used to the idea that we can't do that every time we go in a field. So, you know, we did some really lovely heel work, some really lovely lead walking, got her walking nicely with both of the owners. But when we went in the field, she focused for a couple of minutes and then it was just too much stimulation. She was going into that conditioned pattern of just being, oh, I've just realised I need to go the other way because I need to go to the shops. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, conditioned pattern of just being wired and just reacting with total overexcitement and a lack of self-control to everything, you know, smells, other dogs, people. So I didn't want to persevere with that for ages because it wouldn't have achieved anything, basically. She'd already done some great work inside. She'd done some really great work with getting used to the new lead and walking nicely to heel and not being over the top on a lead walk. And if we'd have then tried to persist with doing the same thing on a long line, we would have got precisely nowhere because she was too overstimulated and we'd already done quite a lot with her. So her brain was at the point of, you know, kind of had enough of this now. So not a problem, normally happens. We've got another 1-to-1 and 2 walks anyway with her, so not a problem at all. They're going to work on everything inside with the leadership. They're going to work really hard on just structured lead walks and getting her calm, because she does so well with that. So a couple of weeks time, going to go back, have a look at how we're getting on, and at that point I'm sure we'll be able to do some more work on a long line and spend more time in the field. And yeah, I hope she's very bright. She's a gorgeous dog and an absolute joy to work with. So yeah, wonderful session, and over the moon that I had some nice weather to work in.